The state of Alabama, final stop, the final stand in the South for the Bassmaster Elite Series and event number 7 of 9 events. Going for the first time for the Bassmaster Elite Series to Smith Lake in California. Big canyon lake here with a lot of twists and turns and a lot of deep water, the deepest lake in the state of Alabama. And the elites had never been here before. It was a lot of fun. I think it exceeded all our expectations. Davy, Ronnie?
Yeah, absolutely it did. A lot of the anglers, when they saw the schedule, thought, who in the world planned to be at Smith Lake in June? All the recreational traffic will get run over by boats. That didn't happen. The fishing isn't any good. Nobody fishes there in the daytime. The fishing was great. One angler told me he counted 103 fish he landed the first day of the event, Cody Huff. Man, what a tournament.
You're not going to have another top 10 going into the final day as close as we had going into the final day of Smith. When the top 3 guys are within 3 ounces, you know you're waiting for drama to happen on Championship Sunday, and that is exactly what we got today.
We had a diet of large part blowout finishes in this season so far of 2024, but like you say, very tight on the final day. 3 anglers were locked in it, sort of trading back and forth, but this man right here, Taku Ito, was keeping pace with the 2, but at the end, he really blew this thing wide open.
He did. I think you mentioned it earlier, Tommy. We should have paid attention when Taku said, this reminds me of my favorite lake that I grew up fishing in Japan. Clear water, a lot of pressure, and Taku Ito moved up the leaderboard each and every day.
It's interesting, the baits that we saw used this week, varieties for many anglers. Everybody had a 1-2 approach, it seemed, and for Taku, he had his big co-gill on a Nico rig, being able to present it to those fish that way. The way it flutters through the water definitely gets their attention, but then he was also deadly accurate with the Magnum Fuzzy Dice Davy. Not only could you Nico rig it maybe, or could you weight it some other way, but on that drop shot, 3/8, 3/16, whatever it was, he was able to be accurate, and that separates you when you're looking for that upper echelon.
Spends a lot of time pre-fishing. He spends a lot of time looking at his electronics. One of the few anglers I've ever heard say, yes, I can tell the difference between a 3-pound striper and a 3-pound spotted bass.
And here we go, about 15 minutes before the final hour of fishing. This takes place out there on the water, one between 5 and 6 pounds. We figure about 5.5, maybe up to 5.10. Spotted bass does the deal for Taku Ito. What a great, great performance. And the second Bassmaster Elite Series victory from this man from Japan who really has fallen in love with, now his favorite place to fish in America is Smith Lake in Alabama. Congratulations, Taku Ito.